Antidepressants controlling tools of your system, making life more tolerable, making life more tolerable. Antidepressants controlling tools of your system, making life more tolerable, making life more tolerable. Antidepressants controlling tools of your system, making life more tolerable, making life more tolerable. I believe that you're wrong. Insinuating that you're the boss. Clearing the way for the oil brigade. Clearing the way for the oil brigade. We are the hypocrisy that's a criminal democracy. Cultures don't real society. We are thinking majority. We are the hypocrisy. Yeah, let's go and move. Let's go back. Come on and forth. Come on, come on, come on. Get back into what you expect. It's the keys. You're ready. You'll see the work in your hands. I set your hands. If you like that shit, light it up. And while you're up, you're going back to a place where you've been before. Old school to the new. It's time to go up to a whole new life. A little more pace and a little more time. Cause when the folks will understand, it's the cause we on course, better yet, on track like a jockey to a dice. love my city. Wake up! Why wanna lock it right in this kind of girl? But ain't so good, everybody got a set of hooks, ding dong, got a head all around my wall. Tell me about the city to take my phone. It's way up and up, and it's just a piece of it, fun and listen. Long got the tape I come, let me get out with my boy, girl. Nick, nack, party, what? Why give it on the phone, baby? Nick, nack, party, what? Why give it on the phone, baby? seeing this girl, she just might be out of her mind. She's got baggage and it's all the emotional kind. She talks about closure and that validation bit. I don't mean to be sensitive, but I really hate that shit. And I forget. Oh, baby, she's gonna be something I'm gonna break. She's a victim, I know she'll feel abandoned by the strain of her ways. She's afraid to commit, but it's only a second date. And I said, yeah. Oh, baby, she's got issues that I'm gonna pay. Yeah. She said she's a victim, but she takes it all out of me. I don't know why you messed up. I don't know why your whole life is a chore. Just do me a favor and check your baggage at the door. She talks about her ex nonstop, but I don't mind. She calls out his name in bed, that's where I draw the line. Told me 100 times how your father left and he's gone. But I wish you wouldn't call me daddy when we're getting it on. And I said, yeah, oh, baby, she's got issues that I'm gonna pay. Yeah, she's playing the victim and taking it all out of me.
Ooh, the Breeders.
Not the move. What up?
Yeah, you're moving a bit easier. Like, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, my back's getting better. And my shoulder's bugging me from all the cane.
Mm. How was it when you went out?
Slow.
Yeah.
I was slow as shit. And then I had to carry stuff. Because we had to get juice and soda and shit.
Yeah.
So I carried that heavy bag. So it was even slower.
Oh, fucking hell.
And then we had lasagna.
Cool.
And I took a hot bath and passed the fuck out for a little bit. And I felt a little better when I woke up. I didn't need the back brace anymore. So I was like, yay. Yep, 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 yep.
Yeah. Because I used to have this routine that if my back when I went out, I would make sure I was able to quickly get some shopping because I knew I couldn't get out for a couple of days. And it's like I'd ask because I'd order a taxi and I'd explain it to the taxi driver, and he would like really help the shopping. And then once it was so bad, I thought I'm gonna collect the kids early from school while I'm driving by, and that way I don't because I won't be able to leave the house. And then he went and he had to buzz him and explain the situation, and I managed to do that. But it was crazy. It was fucking bad.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely no pain like it. I don't think it's fucking shit tons worse than childbirth. Fucking that it pisses on that.
And it'll get just good, just in time for work to start again.
Yeah. Oh
Like,
my
why do I
god.
have to be crippled? Why can't I have something stupid like ADHD where they would pay me? Oh, you
Mm,
get ADHD? Let's give them a check. Let's put them on welfare. Like, all them people are on welfare. Like, how are they on welfare? That's the only issue. Ridiculous.
exactly. It's not even a disability.
It'll end soon, therefore, I'm sure. People still aren't freaking out, though. It's like they're just too complacent. They're too sold out.
Yeah.
They announced they're missing $24 billion in taxes.
That's crazy fucking hell.
The governor can't explain it. Oh, we don't know where the money went. How do you not know? Somebody somewhere sent a check somewhere. Somebody fucking pulled it out of the bank somehow. It didn't just get transferred magically. There's got to be a fucking trail. They know where the fuck it went.
Yeah. Would they be held accountable by like federal law? Oh my
Nobody's
gosh.
ever held accountable. It depends who you are and how accountable. Like the one guy that was big in Bush's shit,
Mm.
he was like a serial pedophile,
Fucking hell.
sexual offender, and he only got like 4 years in jail or less.
Shit.
Like if anybody else did what Hunter Biden did, they'd be in Guantanamo Bay.
Mm.
Anybody else did it shit that in the government, it'd be called spying and treason for selling our national secrets to an enemy.
I know, because what really fucking is messed up is that we have a king that is connected in so many ways to paedophiles. How the fuck is that happening?
Beyonce. Everything is Beyonce's fault.
Not Solange.
She's the mastermind.
Yeah, she's scared of her.
It's crazy. If McDonald's leaves California,
Yeah, so what was that? So, what is it like being decided?
they're debating it right now. Because they fucking kept telling the government, you can't force us to fucking pay 20 an hour. That's bullshit. Stop taxing the living shit out of people to pay for fucking deadbeats and welfare. But they don't want to
Mm.
hear it. They want to force their hand and not let them do it incrementally. So they're like, fuck it. They're thinking about pulling business. And I wouldn't blame them. I was telling Max, I was like, well, now I can see how every restaurant becomes Taco Bell. Because all the other fucking businesses just bounce.
Yeah.
Taco Bell sticks around. I was like, fuck it, we'll collect all the money. Because we'll be the only ones left.
Fucking hell. It is weird because when I went to Spain, they were talking about this friend of the sisters, like of my boss, and she was American, and her dad had got the franchise for for that particular area of McDonald's. And I was like, what? The franchise? I didn't get it. And they explained it all. I was like, fuck it, like, shit. But it took like an American guy to work out where to put the McDonald's in Spain. Like, not the English. It was so stupid. Or the Spanish. They just. Weird. It was really weird. And there were quite a lot. And that they were kind of like new as well. A lot of the restaurants were new.
Right. They showed the Australian McDonald's and the chick was drying the mop underneath the fucking heat lamp on the fries.
Oh. Oh, fuck. Ugh, dirty Maccas.
And then they had some other Australian chick who's like OnlyFans or something. Like her thing is to leave her panties. She'll just go out in public and film herself taking her panties off and just leaving them places. Like
Yeah.
putting, so if someone goes to reach for their shit in the vending machine, it'll be her dirty panties.
Oh.
If you go to clean the table at the restaurant, and there's her nasty, dirty panties.
Oh, fucking hell, that's vile.
Yeah, it was pretty disgusting. She
That
thinks
is.
she.
Oh, that's disgusting. What, and she records people's reactions?
Nah, that's just her. That's the promotion she does. She just goes out, drops her panties on, like she's wearing a skirt or whatever. So she just like discreetly takes off her panties and stashes them wherever, and then fucking that's it. And
That's disgusting. Oh. gosh. Just couldn't imagine the place he's fucking put him. What a fucking dirty cunt. No. Fuck that. Are they
What's up?
helping the ibuprofen?
It's one thing if if you knew who it was or something, it'd be one thing. But like the average person ain't gonna fucking know her from OnlyFans or anything like that. So
Hmm.
just walk up, find some fucking chonies and be like it could be a crackhead or a grandma. They don't know. It's gonna disgust you.
Yeah. And you don't know what she's got. She might have some messed up condition down below.
Yeah, if that's the kind of life choices she makes, she's obviously not making good ones.
No.
Because all the rest of them led her to this point in life where she has to play with her fucking 50-year-old puss.
Oh.
I make money by playing with myself for teenagers.
Oh. That's wild.
That's all the jobs they're talking about opening up. Every time you hear Biden talk about there's plenty of new jobs, like, yeah, it's all OnlyFans.
Mm. I saw about Russia threatening war with NATO if
Good.
America give weapons.
They should get rid of NATO and the United Nations once and for all.
I don't get why there's both. I don't see the point of NATO, not now.
There's no point to NATO and there's no point to the United Nations.
No.
We don't need to be united with a bunch of third world shit that has no fucking interest in what we care about. We don't need to be united to the Muslim countries. They're our fucking mortal enemies. By their own words, they chose to fight.
Mm.
They want to commit genocide on everybody.
And there's no legal enforcement of the United Nations anyway. It's just bullshit.
It depends who's in power, how much they can get away with. During
Yeah.
the Obama years, you would see all kinds of UN shit flying into LA.
I mean, the whole world knows whether countries like it or not, or people like it or not, that it's America. You know? It's like they are the head of anything. So
Yeah.
it's, what's the point of all the other shit? Everyone knows they need America, that's it. It's
And if
simple.
they all team up,
Europe is bullshit. Europe's nothing since we come out of it. You don't even hear about it.
because there's no more Europe. What do they got? Germany.
Yeah.
All the rest of the countries were shit to begin with. They weren't even countries, they just called that. Just because they had to do something with the land.
And so many now have the far right following. They are deflecting back to pre-Second World War. It's exactly textbook. It's the same kind of thing.
They had Muslims in there breeding them for decades now. So they can
Mm.
have another fucking holy crusade. But they'll never triumph because they're fucking heathen.
I mean,
Pedophiles.
Marie Le Pen,
That's for me.
she nearly fucking got in. She was fucking so close to getting in and being leader. It won't be long until Italy, Poland, Austria, they're all coming forward. And bit by bit Germany, but I think that I've read a lot on Germany, but they don't report it because of their past. It's like they're trying to keep clean.
Yeah, they're not trying to stir Germany up.
No, no, no one wants that fucking exploding. I know in Spain the part, and that was the south, that they were quite, yeah, they weren't too keen on certain country, people from certain countries at all.
Spain committed lots and lots of genocide.
Yeah,
So did
fuck it.
Portugal. So did China. That's why the Mexicans look really Chinese and Spanish and Portuguese mixed, because that's what they are. They're not the original white inhabitants of the land. They're always trying to change history to make it black or fucking whatever, and it's just ridiculous.
Hmm.
Like when they got mad, Cleopatra shouldn't be white. And it's like, she was from Greece.
Yeah,
Seeing people
yeah.
from Greece? John Stamos? Does he look black? I mean, if you had to pick between the two, which is all they seem to be able to do, unless you're blind,
And
lighter
they
side.
say, yeah, and they say, like, oh, well, look where, look at the people that come from there, like, today. But that's not how history, it wasn't like that back then.
It's all bullshit. You need to make an all-white version of Roots, but make it about lesbians. That'd be some big fat gay dude.
It would be a hit. It would so be a hit.
Oh, and remake Rocky Horror, but make it straight. Get rid of all the gay shit in the movie. That'll piss people off so much.
I've never seen that film.
Me either. Never wanted to.
No, not exactly. I never ever wanted to.
As soon as someone says they've seen it, they instantly lose like 5 notches in respect. It's like they say they like act it out, then it's like,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
like wow, all the options in the world, and that's what you pick to do with your time.
It's true.
Wouldn't it have just been easier to go suck a dick? Seems like less effort.
Yeah, when I knew Tim Curry was in it, I was like, oh God, no. But I think he redeemed himself in Home Alone 2.
That was a good one. And he was good in It.
Yeah, definitely.
The new It sucked.
I gave that 5 minutes, if that, and I just, no.
I watched the trailer, and that was it. It was like,
Mm.
you're gonna remake the shit, remake it, don't make it look like the other one.
Mm.
We want you to do a remake, but keep everything that was good about the other one. Just change these things. Like, nah, fucking remake the shit.
Mm.
If you're gonna remake it, totally remake it. Make it cooler.
I know.
Like Dragnet. That's a good reboot.
Yeah, yeah. But
TV series,
finding,
something.
I mean, who could be, the card? Like, who could be them?
No, I mean like they were the reboot of the TV show when they made the movie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So it's like they took what was good about the original and then totally transformed it without sacrificing that part of it.
yeah. Yeah, and all the references back to his Uncle Joe. I nearly choked on the coffee.
Your Uncle Joe would approve of this behavior.
And that's like the picture he has on the desk. When I was watching it, and you know the woman who's really got the nasty mouth. She was so funny.
She,
And it's just
wow. She wouldn't even say anything that bad. It's just the way she says it. It's just like, ugh, what a rotten cunt. Did you see
it's
the
that
Transformer clothes try on?
the what trial?
So apparently, like, you know how they're always crying about community standards and you can't say this, you can't do that. Apparently,
Mm,
you can try on see-through clothes that are totally transparent and do wet T-shirts and shit like that, and YouTube's totally kosher with it.
no.
Yeah,
Shit.
I'll put an example on my community tab.
What the fuck? But wouldn't they have to be over 8? Like the.
Not age restricted.
No.
Yep.
How have. Uh, that's weird. How did that. That's not even been picked up on then by all these so called do gooders and.
Because they're not do-gooders.
Yeah.
They're just grifters.
I think that's what I was going to say. I think the women's, protection and rights have gone into the making money, like the OnlyFans, the what can we get out of this?
Well, it's like, why don't you just be a prostitute?
Yeah.
Like, what's the difference?
Well, they don't have to leave the house.
Because if people are only going to pay to watch you masturbate so long, then they're going to expect to see someone fucking you. Then they're going to want to see you do girl, girl. And you're just going to have to keep escalating.
Mm. Yeah.
You know, it's just like anything you do better. You got to do better and better to keep people's attention. So it's not like Tony Hawk, where just doing a couple of spins is magical.
Mm.
It's sex, so you got to do something really super fucking bizarro. Remember the chick that had the fucking 500-man gangbang?
Yeah.
Her husband's fine with it, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm sure he is. He just took the money and ran.
Yeah.
Not really a husband, he's a pimp.
Exactly. That's just bullshit. The husband's fine with it. Only if he's in with it, like they're actually doing it as a couple.
I couldn't even imagine being excited at that point by a woman. Like, you're going to do 500 dudes in a row. Like, I don't even want you to cook food for me. Like, you're nasty. Like, fuck.
No way. Because there's been cases where, like, over here, like, a teacher would be found to have been doing OnlyFans, so gets fired. And then you see him, I don't care anywhere, making more money by doing OnlyFans.
That's fine. If they want to make money, fine. That's their choice. What I don't get is why they got to push it at schools and make it about schools and shit like that. Because, like, the Instagram people would be like, oh, I don't know why the other moms get so mad at me when I'm going to pick up my kids and they're just sitting there with their tits out. And it's like, why would that be your promotion for your shit? Like, taking your titties to fucking middle school and high school to pick up your kids. Like,
I think there should be a dress code thing, like when you're picking up your kids. I've always thought that. Always. Because I've seen some horrendous thing, like fucking one girl, she was wearing batty riders.
it's going to be equal rights. If the women can start going with their tits like that, then expect to see dudes with their cock hanging out.
Yeah.
There was fucking, I forget where it was, the guy was talking to the cops and he asked him, he's like, so I heard a rumor that it's actually illegal to walk around with your dick out. And the cop's like, well, yeah, technically, as long as you're not messing with it and it's not erect and you're not peeing. And fucking the dude was like, what? I don't know. It seemed bizarre to me too. Like, who would make that? I would make it a law. No, you have to be covering your shit up. I don't want to see every random pussy walking down the road anymore. I don't want to see a dick anymore. Yeah, keep it to yourself.
Exactly.
People that want to see it will pursue it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, expect other people to do shit that you're not going to find so savory. Like, maybe I'll make a fucking bike ornament where it's just fucking dead bird carcasses on a little mobile.
Yeah.
Signs are like, fuck Buddhists. And people are like, what? Like, what? It's how I express. You have to accept it. I identify as a Mongolian. And they hate the Chinese and their way of life and their fake religion. China and its lies. You built the Great Wall. No, you didn't. Can't build anything. They can't build anything.
No.
Watch a show on fucking modern Chinese architecture and it's crap. The shit collapses. I used to follow some American guy's channel for a while until he discontinued it because it was just too painful for him. Like, he fell in love with the Asian girl and had the traditional courtship and all that. Had to buy
Right.
fucking parents a house and had to buy him and her a house. Fucking, they had to use the family's fucking construction business to get the work done and all this. Every stipulation, and like the elevator collapsed on him. Fucking the walls were falling down. Like, it was just garbage.
Shit.
And like
Yeah,
every video that came out, you could see the guy just looking sadder and sadder. Like, wow.
oh my God.
It's like everybody in the comments is like, dude, you got played. You got played. Run now before she could take half your shit. Like, you already lost enough. Run.
Yeah. Oh, fuck that. Because you don't see, like, I used to watch loads of history and archaeological stuff, and you see so much in Europe, like here, but in China you don't. You don't see lots of, like, old castles and stuff where the fucking emperors lived, or you don't see any shit. Or there was this dynasty or that. Nothing.
they have the few buildings here and there, but it's none of the shit that they constructed. It's all the
No.
shit. Oh,
There's a few like random pyramid type things in the jungle or whatever,
but they
but
didn't build them.
no.
They're still buried over from the flood.
Yeah, you never see all that shit.
Wobble, 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 wobble. Fucking hey, dude. Like, if they actually close McDonald's down everywhere across the state, you know how many people are suddenly going to be on unemployment?
Fuck. That's awful.
Because nobody's fucking hiring like that. The weird part is how many people, it's like, how do all these people not have to work? Like, they can just take days off whenever they want to, or they can always have a family emergency. Like, don't you motherfuckers pay rent and food and gas? Unless they're just like born communists, so they get a check already. There's no telling.
I used to hate it if this sounds really bad. But as a woman, I'm just gonna say it, that when you get women in positions that there should be a commitment, like doctors and teachers, I would have loved it if they had a contract that they wouldn't be able to get pregnant for at least 5 years of being in that role.
Oh, yeah.
That it used to drive me up the fucking wall. It disrupts such an important part of a child's development, and I think it's unfair. Like, they get used to a certain person, and even when they're young, and
Yeah, kids like familiarity. Like,
yeah,
that's why you'll grow up watching a show till the first 4 years of your life, you're watching the same exact shit.
yeah,
Start getting more variety. But initially, you're watching maybe one or two things on TV that really interest you, no matter what. It's like Max liked Star Trek a lot when he was little. He'd just sit there and hours watching with me.
mm.
He liked impressing me doing the intro.
See, exactly, they need that, and here is that whole thing that when they're not at home with parents, the school are in like legal care of the child for the hours they're there, which is, yeah, you're right. So therefore, like, you don't get random mums coming in every other fucking year. So why should the teachers get away with it? It's like it fucks them up. But because they're women and they have the right to, of course they can have families or anything, but then choose a different kind of job. Don't think I'm just going to start this year, or I'm pregnant. And then for 2 years it fucks up the child. They get random teachers, the learning gets fucked.
Because substitutes are never any good. They're like
No.
they're not up to speed on the case. They're just working there for the day and they know it, so they're not trying to get anything done.
No.
It's always movie day.
Yeah.
Oh, your teacher's hungover apparently, so we're gonna watch movies today.
Yeah, yeah, catch up with gossip.
Totes cool, yeah. Fabergé. Little Bob. Yes.
Fabergé.
Good 2 days. I didn't see him all last night. Or right, see him till we went out and looked for him. And he was laying out in the yard. Wee.
Oh, I wonder what he's been up to.
Cat stuff.
Yeah, yeah, living his life.
Catterday. He's like, it's Memorial Day weekend, guys. We need to tear shit up. Alright. Yeah, he's been sleeping in here since like 3.
Fucking hell.
He got up once to move over to this side of the couch, and that was it. He stayed there ever since until Max tried to move him to the bedroom. And then he just came back.
Oh,
Because he knows laying in the bed he'll get kicked.
yeah. Has his eye gone down?
Yeah, it looks alright.
Cool, cool.
He looks skinny. Needs some weight gainer powder.
How, like, was he, like, gone for a couple of days?
Yeah.
Because I knew you was trying to call him in, but I didn't know if he'd come in, like, the next day.
Nah, because then the next day I slept through the whole morning into the afternoon almost. And it was chilly, so I didn't have the door open. He didn't come in anytime I tried to let him in, so I didn't see him.
Mm,
And I tried one more time last night and then gave up.
yeah.
Because this animal, it's not going to die just because it's outside.
Yeah, it's true.
What they're designed for, oddly enough. Until humans forcing slavery on them. They're pets. Trap them and force them to amuse us. In exchange for food.
Mm. And when they don't even, like, even if you do have dogs and, like, of course they're not out, but at least fucking walk them. Get them some exercise and fresh air. Fucking get them out. It's
Building
crazy.
dog spacho.
Yeah. Because when we had the bull mastiff, and there was, with big dogs, there's always that worry with their hips.
Yeah.
And you sort of know you can't walk them too long, but you got to keep their fucking weight down. You have to, like, they eat more, they're bigger dogs, and you have to exercise them, but so many people don't.
Yeah, they're supposed to get fucking super diesel for their skeletons to make sense, but people don't do that. They have them as house pets with not enough
Mm,
yard. Like, If you got a Great Dane, you need fucking acres for that motherfucker to run.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think how much a little dog can run in a little space, fucking a big dog can do the same thing in a giant space.
Yeah. And he was proper toned. Like, he was really, like, muscly. He looked healthy. But he would, like, need 3 or 4 walks a day. Which was cool, because it didn't have to be too long.
Dogs just need to be roaming free, same as cats.
Because the laws in over here, you can't have them off the lead in certain places. You have to, like dog parks and shit.
Yeah, that's lame.
Yeah.
Especially for everybody who's like, we need things to be natural. Don't let the animals fucking fight. You got a pussy dog and there's a big dog. Guess what? Your dog's losing. That's nature. You're interfering with nature yet again. First, you fucking cruelly sterilize the animal without consent. Then you fucking make him walk around on a leash like a fucking criminal. Then you don't even let him engage in his natural behaviors. Like that's the pet you love so much. You've taken away its ability to reproduce, which is half of its existence, and you take away its freedom. And then you don't even
Yeah.
give it real food. You give it some bullshit people are selling you. This is good for dogs. It's good dog food. Like I've never seen dogs out there attacking a rice field or eating corn. I see dogs that are out there fucking hunting down birds and rats and fucking whatever they can eat that's meat. I mean, the teeth are literally called canine teeth, right?
Yeah.
Because fucking people.
I know.
If only there was a way we could, like, instead of poisoning the reservoir, like, put something in it to fucking fix people's stupidity.
Yeah.
It would probably be easier to convince them to drink the Kool-Aid, though.
Yeah. You're right.
You should
They
infiltrate Joel Osteen.
they queue up for that.
Like, Joel Osteen, you got, like, how many millions of people? Like, let's do it. Let's talk him into drinking Kool-Aid. If he doesn't go along with it, I'll snuff him out and take his skin and make a mask of it, pretend to be him. And I'll do it myself. Like, this time has come. We gotta meet the mothership. Yeah, it still don't make sense either. I would shoot that bitch if I ever saw her in real life.
Who?
The chick in the Allegra commercial.
Oh.
One screaming along to music with that weird fucking anger face.
Yeah, I've been watching more adverts. It's just the same shit. Oh. Corny jokes. Oh. It's just a letdown to humanity. I just think I can't be watching this.
It's drugs for old people, nasty stuff for fat people. It's just crazy.
Yeah. And a lot of the adverts, they're advertising things for summer here. It's been cloudy, wet, and windy for fucking weeks. who the fuck is gonna go out and buy all? Oh yeah, it's nice in summer, and it's just stupid. They hold the adverts until it does get sunny.
Yeah, because they stopped selling the fucking weather appropriate clothes too.
Yeah.
And you're like, shit, you can't get no pants. All they got's jeans or dickies for workers. Everything else is shorts.
Mm.
And it's like less and less selection of what you can wear. It's all the same fucking shit at the major stores because they're all the same fucking bullshit from China. It's like, I don't want to wear that shit. Like, you shouldn't look like a fucking medieval fucking peasant person with tights and a tunic. It's not a good look. And the pointy shoes, all that shit that they wear in Europe and over there is dumb. As far all the pointy shoes where the guys are wearing the tight shit,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
glamour in it, and then they have those pointy ass fucking brown or tan shoes that
Oh my gosh, yeah.
is so awful.
And they have the same haircut.
Like they were ex-military or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got a beard grooming kit for Christmas and I mastered it. Got time. Now I'm fully groomed and pampered for my same job I've had for 30 years.
And spray tan as well. I've seen them so many like spray tanned.
That's just the most retarded of all. Like, it's really not that hard to get out in the sunshine for 20 minutes.
Exactly.
Like, you could literally wake up an hour earlier in the day and just stand out in the yard in your shorts and fucking catch a tan easily.
Mm.
I get tan just from sitting outside at lunch.
Yeah. Yeah.
It ain't even been super sunny. It's June gloom.
Oh, it's the 1st of June here.
Uh-huh.
It's the 1st of June there.
That is correct.
Oh. Halfway through the year. Shit.
I know, it's ridiculous. Goddamn ridiculous. I need a chunk. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. What?
No, I was just thinking about something.
Thought you were laughing because my shoulder is cracking.
No.
Like, I'm not meaning to do it, it's just it's doing its thing.
Has it been like affecting your neck badly as well?
Yeah, neck's not too bad. It's the normal
Mm.
shit thing, but it might just be extra because of the cane. Like, using the cane's hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's not as sturdy as I would like because it's wood. It's not like heavy duty wood. I don't know where the other one is.
Yeah, I used to have to use the crutches, and when you do that, it's like you hunch over a bit, so your upper back gets fucked. So you're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, because your neck's out of alignment.
Yeah, yeah.
Smoke some crack.
Oh, the river's gonna be nicer tomorrow. Cool.
Just time for pride.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. June is like the Pride Month here.
Maybe all the Palestinians will be peppered up enough to actually do their job. Take care of the pride crowd.
Fuck. You get like the zebra crossings painted in the colours, police cars and fucking ambulances and shit.
See, that should all be illegal. Separate the church and state.
I mean, why are you promoting the sexuality?
It's not a sexuality, it's a belief, i.e., a religious belief, because they believe in what they practice. Therefore, separation of church and state dictates tax dollars should not fund their shit any more than it should fund a Christmas tree or anything else.
Mm. Yeah, exactly. The whole of June.
It's their whole identity. That's the sad part.
I mean, at least you see it promoted, but you don't actually see it being celebrated. Not like where I've seen where I am at
Well, 'cause
all.
it's just like that's all they have. It's like other people, like this person's got awards, and this person's got this and that, and then they pop up LGBT. That's all it says. So that's all they got. I'm interesting because they suck dick. Like, not really. Like when there's a few of you, it was kind of amusing, but more than a handful is just. Eh. Did you see the cop got killed in custody?
No.
The cop that sexually assaulted 4 children
Shit.
fucking didn't make it.
Sweet. Fucking hell. So many Met police officers are under investigation and have been like getting away with like accusations of rape.
Oh no,
low.
they've been busting tons of them in Florida. They're actually trying to clean Florida up.
Yeah, but they've got DeSantis.
Yeah, but he's still busting all the dirty cops. They've caught like 137 different fucking pedophile cops
Yeah,
since.
he don't fuck about.
No, because he wants to guarantee that he stays in the governor's office 12 years. You guys
Yeah.
hate child rape? Cool, me too. Let's get rid of these motherfuckers. Keep me fucking funded.
Mm,
Pay these bills and I'll fucking let you guys hunt them down all you want. Make
fucking
me
br-
governor. I'll put a fucking goddamn contract on all of them with a reward. Instead of fucking jail time, you just assign prices for every fucking infraction they committed. If they just did like photography, they were just looking at pictures or something, $50,000 reward.
Yeah.
But if they were like fucking doing shit, put $1 million price tag on their head and watch all the fucking people come out of the woodwork. It'd be better than the lottery.
Yeah. It's true.
Everybody that ain't got a job would be like, fuck that, $1 million? Give me that mat. Let's go. What can we find him? We'll beat the shit out of him and split it.
Yeah, yeah. Or and even to like televise it.
Yeah, and you got to take a partner or two. That way you don't know exactly who killed him, so nobody has to feel guilty.
Yeah.
Coroner said he's not sure which blow was the final one, so could have been any of us, could have been none of us.
Mm, exactly.
It'd be like Roadhouse. I didn't see nothing. Did you see anything? Huh? I saw a bear. Mm. God, so scummy shit, dude. Women's soccer. Like every fucking shot they show, they have to show Ukraine flags or fucking gay flags in the fucking stands. Like there's
Yeah.
really a whole section of stands where everybody has flags. Like,
That.
nobody does that. You might see one or two flags, but you're not going to see fucking everybody.
No, exactly. Yeah, in a couple of weeks when the Euros kick off, this is going to be so much fucking trouble over in Germany. So much.
Germany. Deutschland.
And you have all the footage of the England fans outside bars getting drunk, throwing chairs. So you just can predict it.
Predicciones. Swazujalak. Schmouch. I see the old windbags taking some heat again.
Who's taking heat?
Y'all.
Ah, that was interesting. That was actually really, really interesting. What I like about them, they're very consistent with the same information said in the same way, the same timeline. That has impressed me, like the way that they keep drumming it in. And so, Bot was in the chat, and she was dropping a few things, and she's really grateful to them, like for the information and shit, and what they're doing. And then more people started coming in the chat, And then I was watching, and they were like saying reasons why they stopped going to the channel, and they all had like different kinds of reasons. So it wasn't like one big dog pile of the same boring shit. And it's like, oh. And then Susan started talking about the help she was getting from a certain creator, and she was saying stuff I hadn't heard before, and being asked to give her bank account details was like, what the fuck? I didn't know that before. I did not know that before. And then that's when, yeah, it was interesting. But they mentioned a couple of things about Eva, and I just,
Why? What'd she do? Just for the bum show?
they were saying about the panel, and that they were really upset that she cried at the end because they knew that she's got it in her to say fuck you, because she came, she started so fiery, and then and a lot of people were saying it, commenting that more or less as well. I don't know the full story of everything. I don't.
I don't know.
Mm.
Once they failed in their mission, they all ran off.
Mm.
Over here in Limbo, we did the right thing and pulled away once we saw who the scammers were. All of them.
You did that straight fucking way. You knew. Yeah.
I fucking dealt with crackheads for a long time. Like, I know how fucking shady people think. I know what they do. I know how crazy people act. Like, I've seen all of it. So it's not like you're going to pull out anything new. These people watch the same TV shows everybody else did. They just don't think about other people already know that shit. They think it's something they thought up in their head, like a plot. And
Yeah.
shit they passed on in their subconscious. It's just how humans operate when they don't have their own unique ability to create shit.
Mm. And like now, what was a really good part of the conversation as well that they were saying is nobody calls them out. Not one person in that, like, their chats, they know what they're doing is wrong. Threatening to dock subs, putting the same person who's going through fucking, she's got so many issues.
Ransoming a
And
dead daughter.
it just, like, streaming the same person who they made lose their channel, put them in that position. And she said that some of the things the men were saying on the panel were really disgusting. I mean, I didn't hear it, but you could just guess exactly the kind of things they were saying. The same old bullshit.
Well,
Yeah,
the
so
only way it
then,
makes sense that it's not cyber stalking or harassment is if they're both fully on board with it and doing it as just an act.
yeah, because they keep going back for more, you know?
Yeah, if you really despise someone like that, you're not fucking over there watching them all the time.
No.
Unless you're some kind of fucking crackhead. Can't let it go. I hate that, but I
Yeah.
can't stop. Like, what? Nobody does that.
Yeah, I like them. And the channel, the flavour channel, I forget what it's called, they were in there as well. That I sure am too, who like really know the shit. So it was different. But I didn't partake. I just watched.
Word.
I was impressed.
I tuned in, but it was like at the end. And then it was time to
Right.
Omar. So I wasn't
Right.
listening. What are you, Billy Goat Scruff?
No. Yeah, trip trap. The fridge. Ooh.
Strawberry rounds. Bam! They're like swirled cakes.
Oh, okay.
Strawberry cake.
Oh. I've never seen this before.
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. It's loud makeup.
No, it's actually the thing on the back of my phone is loose. So I've ordered a new one. And it's coming today.
We still ain't found my new one.
Oh.
Can't imagine where it would be. It's gotta be here. Unless it got
Yeah. Has to be. Oh, yesterday I nearly had an argument on the phone. I I had to get some results, like blood results, and then send them to the consultant because they don't trust the GP. So I spoke to the woman. She was like, "Oh yeah, double check my email address. I'm gonna send them. You get them in a couple of minutes. Have a good weekend, blah, 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 bye. So I left it, like, I was doing so much shit yesterday. Left it, and then after a couple of hours, I thought, oh shit, like, they're nearly closing. I better check the email. And she had not sent it. So I thought, fuck. I phoned him after like 20 minutes of waiting, got through, and the fucking dude who answered it had this attitude. I was like, yeah, I let it go. Said the situation. He's like, well, she shouldn't have promised you that because I've got other things to do. Yeah, you know, you can't just phone and expect me to do this.
What, send an email? Oh my god, so time consuming.
Yes, exactly. And so I went in for the kill. I was like, well, if you have staff that promise patients they're going to do certain things and they're incompetent to do it, isn't it your job to sort that out as well?
Yeah, I'd have been like, that's your fucking employee, not mine, motherfucker. You guaranteed
Yeah,
you can't fucking fess up as an email. Otherwise, give me the number of your fucking immediate supervisor.
yeah. And he was kind of, well, do you know her name? And I can, like, so then he was like saying he's the manager, he's going to have a word with her. I was like, no, I didn't. Why would I be asking her name? She's meant to do what she's meant to do. She didn't do it. And he's like, oh, well, I find out who it is, blah, blah, blah. But you can't expect this. You can't. I said, it's not about me was expecting anything.
He
And I was
knows
like,
exactly who the fuck it is. He's right there at work with her.
yeah. And I
What,
said, so
you don't know who was
you
at work
can't,
20 minutes ago?
yeah. And I said, so you can't just go on the computer and do a couple of clicks and sort the issue out. Instead, you want to argue. And then he was like, and then he was looking into it, asked me a couple of questions, and I said, it's not for me. I've got to send them to a consultant. So if the consultant don't get them, and then he completely changed it. He completely like backed down, but and he was like apologetic, and I was like, yeah. I said, yeah, if there's protocols in place and stuff, not doing it, it's not good, is it? So yeah, so that nearly kicked off. Fucking dickhead. I nearly lost it, and then I was thinking, no, how else can I handle the situation? How can I just get what I need him like to do, but like win him over? And I fucking did it. And then he sent it while he was still on the phone. I was like, yeah, I have it. Right, bye. And then I sent it straight away. Fucking idiot. But I think because the woman I was talking to, she's for some reason like she's over familiar with me. She was calling me babe. What the fuck? Because I made a joke, and she was like, she was like all like giggly. She was like, okay, right, okay, babe, I'll just do this. I was like, what?
By were you a Hollywood agent? Babe, sign this contract.
Yeah, she forgot to do her job. She was too busy laughing.
Am I or ain't I?
You're fine.
Huh?
I said, what?
I don't know. You said it.
I was going to say it sounds good, like the volume.
I know, I'm tuning. I had to make sure I was in tune.
That sounds nice.
And and I'm not hurty like last night or this morning. It's awesome. I'll be good right in time for work. Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
Fucking life. Like, it's bad enough when it was the weather being shit on the day off.
Yeah.
Like, 3 days off. That means I gotta be in fucking traction for 2 of them. Yay. At least I only have to go back for 2 and then I got another 3.
Yeah, that's fucking brilliant.
As long as I don't overdo it again.
No, you can't.
Hopefully the fucking freight ain't too bad. Like, we just got everything under the sun, so I can't imagine that they'll be sending a whole bunch of stuff.
Exactly.
I mean, have
Where are they
ships.
gonna put it?
Well, we got all the shit that we could fucking where it's supposed to be, and everything else we just put on shelves above where it should be in as best order
Mm.
we could. But the overstock area in the back is just.
So are they gonna get a new manager now, or just use the other dude?
No, they have to hire somebody else.
It never. It's always like a disaster. It's like, what's the next chapter?
We're a tight unit. Our
Oh,
collective willpower.
oh my gosh. I bet you they go with a woman next.
As long as someone that knows what the fuck they're doing and isn't an asshole, I don't care.
Yeah.
I hate when people don't want to take advice or listen to shit. Well, I'm this and that. Like, yeah, but you ain't worked here. You don't know the customers. You don't know fucking the flow of people. You don't know how people expect to be handled. You don't know how to handle them when they're fucked up. Like,
Mm,
everywhere around town is different. There's different fucking crowds in different neighborhoods.
exactly. There's a lot to adapt to. Not the other way round. Like you guys and the whole store don't adapt around that manager. It's the complete opposite.
They should get someone sassy.
Yeah. And when they walk like flouncy.
Or even better, they're like kind of kooky and they're like twirling around and shit. Like they're in a musical or something. And you're like, yo, are you on something? Give me some. What you got?
Yeah, I like a flouncer.
I just like that we don't have as much scrutiny. It's a lot less stress.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
There was like so much group chat about it when I woke up yesterday.
Oh gosh.
People like, the healing can begin. This and that. The other. I was like, damn, y'all. Missing the bigger picture here. We've gone through 6 managers in a year. That's how fucked up the company is.
That is crazy. You'll have probably a couple of weeks of them trying to sort the next one out.
I don't know. I think it's going to be tough for anybody. The demands are too great. They don't want to listen to reason. They just always have some reason why. Because they don't want to hear you can't do something. So you're trying to
Mm.
tell them, yo, it's kind of hard to to be expected to make $1,000 a day for the commercial sales when there's only like 2 auto shops in our neck of the woods. Then to top it off, you're sending the fucking parts driver fucking 10 miles down the road to deliver a $5 part.
Yeah.
They're not even paying fucking price for it, so they're probably getting a half price. So you're using the man hours and the gasoline and the wear and tear on the vehicle to make $250.
That's insane. There should be a limit of you get it delivered for free if you spend this amount.
Yeah. Most places have a minimum delivery period.
Mm.
Like if I call the weed guides, it's $30 minimum.
Yeah.
That's fine. I usually spend twice as much as that. And then make it last. Smoke it. I was happy I could smoke again today without like dying when I coughed.
Oh shit, yeah.
Not having to wear the brace has been nice.
Yeah, you weren't impressed with that whatsoever. But
Well, I mean, it helped, but it's just not comfortable whatsoever. I don't like tight shit on me. I don't like being restrained like that. Because, like, I can fit into small shit. I can squeeze down and fit into shit, right? Especially
yeah.
when I was a kid. And then when I was, like, 13, I got into a Foot Locker. And then my fucking brother and dad thought it'd be funny to throw the padlock on it so I couldn't get out. And I fucking freaked and broke the box. But,
Fuck.
like, I never, like that killed the sensation. It's like, nope, nope, nope. Fucking let go of me. You're not squishing me.
Yeah.
I just imagined what the Hulk would do and just fucking reared up backwards. Broke the hinge off that bad boy. Well, you broke my locker. Like, fuck, why'd you lock me in, stupid?
Fucking hell. Padlock, shit.
I mean, they didn't like lock the lock, they just like put it through, you know? But still.
Yeah, it was the intent.
Can't get my mitts on it. My little digits. Oh, they had a good time. They thought it was funny as shit till I got out.
Yeah.
Because my first instinct to fucking beat up my brother and then hit my dad in the leg or something.
Oh god. I was gonna say, did your brother run?
Oh, yeah. Once I get loose, everybody knew to run. Like the one time when I fucked up my toe at the lake, fucking my aunt's husband at the time was just like one of those assholes where it's like, just hold still, and then fucking had her and my mom pin me down so he could pour fucking rubbing alcohol all over it.
Oh
Like
gosh.
I cut my foot on the rocks. And I was fine to just put peroxide on it and fucking, bandage it up or whatnot. No, you gotta cleanse it with rubbing alcohol. Like,
Fuck.
fucking, it hurt like a motherfucker, so I was screaming in there and they're fucking making fun of me. As soon as I got up, they fucking ran and locked themselves in my cousin's room. Like they got under the back of the waterbed, like underneath where the headboard cabinets are, so they could hide.
Oh
And
fucking
kicked the
hell.
window, so I'd think that they jumped out the window and went into the backyard. I was like, so I was out in the backyard looking for him for a minute, but then I heard him giggling, and then I went back in through the window and fucking punched them both out.
Fucking
But it was
hell.
okay. We had lots of fun times in Maryland back in the day. They lived in a remote part on the river, and we're just like in the middle of the woods. So
Right.
there's no fucking eyes on you. Like as soon as you left the yard, you're out in the fucking sticks, and there's nobody can see shit.
Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds perfect.
Like on the way up to visit, we would always load up on fireworks. So that way we had shit to do while we were there, besides
Yeah.
skate and bike. So then me and my cousin would just ride out, like anywhere they were building a new house, they'd have a clearing in the woods, so we could just ride in there and fucking just shoot fireworks at will without worrying about trees.
Yeah, yeah.
Then we'd see wolves, and it was kind of like, like in the daytime, it wasn't too bad because you knew they were more docile, but at night it was sketchy because they looked more creepy.
Yeah, I know, but still, to be able to see them, that's wicked.
Yeah, they're more impressive than coyotes for sure.
Mm, I can imagine. They sound better, like, too, as, and I'm only going by Red Dead. No personal experience.
Buffalo.
Oh, that's. Do they still live there?
Yeah, there's still wild buffalo, bison, and all that shit.
No, I mean, does your family still live in that place?
No, my aunt lives in Oxnard.
Oh, that aunt.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah, she's been my aunt a long time. Since I was born.
Yeah, yeah. Hmm.
Receipts.
Receipts.
McDonald's can afford it after they lay off half the staff. Are people ignorant? Like, do they just think there's office jobs for everyone?
I know, I know.
And even if you got all the competent people up into office jobs, you still got to have people. Then you're going to have the worst of the worst really working at the lower level jobs since nobody wants to pay them a living wage. 5G can suck a dick. I've never had fucking shit crash so much.
No, no.
I'm mad.
Because my YouTube keeps refreshing all the time as well. So that's fucking about.
I don't know what the issue is with this shit. It's just like it has full signal, it just decides to cut all fucking internet connection for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I don't know what disrupts it. But it's bullshit. It never happened with my old phone. It's both Motorola, so the only thing that changed is their stupid network bullshit.
Mm.
I wish the Asian ladies still had their shop. Because I could go back and argue them and get a fucking giant rebate out of them.
Yeah. But did they just like go out of business?
No, they moved their store to the Oxnard Boulevard location. So it's actually closer than it was before. I just don't like going into Oxnard. I don't have to.
Right.
It's like going to the north, except it's south. The
Yeah.
more south you go, the more shit relaxes and relaxes till people just become total dirtbags in LA. And then it gets worse the further south you go. I think people's brains boil in their head.
LA.
Los Angeles, the city of angels.
Yeah, like it looks good, sounds good, but from like I don't know if there's an attraction to want to go there, just to go there.
Yeah, it's pretty much just sightseeing. Unless you like hiking and shit like that. Or you could go to the observatory and see the planetarium show, but you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Yeah, exactly.
Like when you're a kid, the laser light show is cool, but not as a grown up.
Mm,
You'd think they would have updated it at some point.
I know, I know. With all the findings and the different, shit they found since then.
Well, it's like it's the LA Planetarium. They got all the Hollywood fucking movie magic wizards in the world there, and y'all are using the '70s era laser light pointer display
Mm,
with the same music, Led Zeppelin and Fish Head,
gosh.
all that shit. Because that's the song everybody wants to hear when they're out and about. Remember that one?
What one?
Fish Heads.
No? Don't know.
Hold on, I'll see if I can find it real quick. Put the link in the
If I
shit.
hear it, I might know it from hearing it, but not the name off the top of my head.
Squats. Yes, I know. Stupid machine. Chrome posted from your clipboard. Durr. I know. There's the link.
Okay.
You could play it on your other device so everyone can hear it if you'd like.
Okay. You might get copyright.
Like I don't anyway. I get them every single night. It's just how many that choose to push it depends on the title.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Something.
So the homeless dude is there now. Oh my gosh.
Now imagine that with laser lights.
This is nothing to do with astral anything. What the hell?
I don't know.
And does it just continue like this? Oh my god. Oh.
Was he fucking with fish head in the theater? I'm getting it in.
And they're big. They're not even like a small fish.
They're not guppies.
Oh. Yeah, I've never heard of this before, but it's such... You can't help but watch. They're even at the party. Fuck.
I've seen a lot of bizarre shit in my day. I still haven't found the mousetrap though. I've been looking for that one for years.
The Mousetrap?
Yeah, it was like a black and white short film that they showed in the early days of HBO in like 1979, 1980s-ish. And like, it's like Saw music when people play the Saw. Like
Oh,
that.
okay.
And
Yeah.
fucking see this guy's hands the whole time, fucking hammering shit and building shit and drilling wood and fucking playing with pipe and doing all this shit. And then fucking at the end you hear a giant spring creak and fucking it pulls back and you see him and he climbs into it. It's a big giant mouse trap. And he fucking lays his head on the thing and then it just goes and it goes black. So you don't see it hit him, but you hear the snap. So it's like, you know, it got him.
Yeah. So, what year would that have been? Like the 80s?
79 or 80. It was before my brother was born, so it had to be 79.
Wow. I mean, that. The song, yeah, it does get in your head. I know what you mean. But for stars.
It's like a rainy day song.
Yeah.
It's raindrops rhythm. And the video is just bizarre enough to let it catch your ear. Because you're just like, huh? Chinese medication. Just better ways to make puppets, lad.
Yeah, the one I would like, the thing I went to was planetarium. Like the seats go back and you do all that bullshit, but it was very like like informative, and that was it. Then up you get, out you go. It wasn't
Didn't make
any
the room
kind of
spin around and shit.
no.
That's lame.
Yeah, it's very. It's like a cardboard kind of dude. Not much of a personality. There's they do them at Greenwich though, the Royal Observatory. And I've not been there. I do want to go though.
Greenwich.
Yeah, I think their one would be on a different level. It's like the Royal Observatory. They can't let people down. That video to the fish heads though, that was really, it was good.
I like bukkake.
crikey. That was funny though when she found out what it was. She didn't ever sing it again. That's funny. I didn't even know what it was. I thought it was like a one man thing, not like a multiple man thing.
No.
That was a shocker.
Sitting on the other side. Must have missed me. He's like letting himself slide more and more to where he's sitting on my leg. Sleep.
Sweet. Was that a pop?
No, I was just thinking like SVU tomorrow, but then it's like WNBA, the women's soccer, or one of the two's on.
Oh, gosh.
You can't force it on us. Let it go.
I know.
What's wrong with the audience? Why don't they like it? Like, because that's just
Shit.
how it works sometimes.
Yeah, it's boring. It's not like it's your national sport anyway.
Well, okay, it's like they're doing base level shit, shooting and layups. But then the men's fucking team, they're jumping from the top of the key and slam dunking that shit, flying 30 feet across, and boom,
Mm.
doing spins and fucking shooting that shit and alley ooping it, and like it's actual skills.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly. The entertainment value is completely different.
It's a lot harder.
Yeah.
Like that's all there is to it. There's way more skill level to it.
It's faster as well. More fun.
Yeah, it depends on which video game it is. Playing it's kind of annoying. Because they still have the aim, I just don't have the power to it.
Yeah.
So I'll shoot and it'll just be like dead on and just drop right in front of the hoop. And Max will be like, that was cool. I'm like, not really. It's called loss of momentum, range of motion. It's like shot putting it.
Yeah.
Still haven't found my doctor's card.
Fucking hell.
I know. It's irksome.
And you definitely, I know you've looked in the drawers.
Oh yeah, I've been looking everywhere because I've been looking for the fucking thing for the phone. But I specifically put all my business cards in one spot. I just don't remember where.
Fucking hell.
How many times can they show this commercial? The little homunculus guy slam dunking on the fucking 4-foot kid's hoop.
Oh, that one.
Like he's big shit. Like, dude, the kids are taller than you.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And then when you're young. Oh, dog's awake.
Yeah, because I made a move when I got up. Dropped the lid and it rolled. So I had to get him off my hip. So now he'll preen a little bit and then decide what he's going to do.
Yeah.
That's where my elbow needs to be slick. Forget which video it was. I was recording one day and he just fucking started getting on my elbow, like biting me.
Fucking hell. That's not like him.
No, he just went wild. He was playing, but he was still like, hey, what the fuck? He was like that's how he looked, like a little shark.
Oh my god.
And he was just looking at me like, huh? Huh? Like, motherfucker. And so, like, I made that one into, like, a short. And then when I started another one, and he fucking did it again, but I was just like, fucking swatted him off. Kept going. still curious why the refrigerator is Bluetooth compatible.
Oh, I hate doing Bluetooth.
The refrigerator? It's not
I
it's not a new refrigerator where it might have something like that for the smartphone shit.
yeah.
There's just a basic refrigerator from like 13 years ago, maybe.
How the fuck?
I wouldn't have even thought it when I started doing pairing for my
Yeah.
Bluetooth speaker. I searched for new devices and it came up with the TV, which, I expect that because the TV is designed for that.
Mm.
But then it said refrigerator. And I'm like, huh?
What the fuck?
Yeah. Because it only does a 30-foot radius when it searches for devices.
Yeah, yeah.
I looked it up to make sure I wasn't picking up on someone else's shit.
Oh, that is really weird because when that time there was that crazy stream and I had to leave to do the Wi-Fi dude, he was explaining that he went to a household and the woman, all her like fridge, everything relied on Wi-Fi. I was like, what? He said, yeah, she was like distraught and she relied on everything for the whole house. And he was saying that, even he wouldn't do that. It's like it was just
Constant surveillance.
what the fuck? No, that's just too weird. My head won't be able to compute that.
I was watching that, like people going to Airbnbs and doing camera sweeps, finding all
Yeah.
kinds of hidden cameras.
Oh, fuck. I bet that was really funny.
Well, like some of them, that when they were like the obvious ones, that one was kind of funny, but otherwise it was kind of creepy.
Oh,
Like there was one, it was literally fucking through a screw head,
shit.
just like a little fucking the head of a pin inside the center of a Phillips screw head with the wiring going back through it, like micro shit.
Yeah.
But then another one, it was like there was an alarm clock in the bathroom.
God.
Not like a clock radio, so you can be entertained while you're taking a shit or taking a bath or whatnot, but like a wind up,
Oh my
the bells
God.
on top. Like that should have been a dead giveaway.
Yeah. Yeah, alarm bells should be ringing. Fucking hell. Yeah, you would know that. That's too fucking weird.
It's creepy.
I'd never do an Airbnb. Never, ever. I wouldn't
Yeah,
even.
like people might have fucking space between the walls,
Mm,
or fucking peepholes or cameras. You never know.
yeah.
And then they're selling fucking just rando sex vids on or whatever else they capture that people are willing to pay for on the dark web.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, imagine
Explain
that. Like,
that. Like, so the dark web's where they're doing all this illegal activity, but you haven't shut it down
because they want them to do it.
they're controlling it.
Mm.
Otherwise, they would fucking go to where the servers are and fucking shut them down one by one.
There
No matter
was
how many new ones spring up.
I was watching I used to watch a podcast about this dude who was English. He moved over to Phoenix and he was like this big banking dude, and he managed to realise there wasn't a lot of ecstasy in the area. So he used to get it shipped. So he was doing his really good, like as a stockbroker, like 9 to 5 job, like he was in finance, but also running this drugs like cartel. And then he used to have people on his podcast. There was this guy who went on there, and he managed to, through a rabbit hole, get into the dark web. And then he started to go into it, and then that's when I turned off. I thought, I don't even like he don't realize that he's now part of, it's like a mind thing that they don't realize. They once they go into it, there's no getting out. He was obsessed. He was trying to warn people about this, how to look for this with your children, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's some fuck shit out there.
Yeah.
Even just on
And
regular internet, there's fucked up enough shit.
mm,
I seen shit one time where I was just like I felt bad, like I'd committed a crime against God for even seeing it.
yeah,
So fucking weird. It was like, fuck is that?
yeah, yeah. I know what you mean.
I still don't know.
I was sent something, and it was described as, oh, it was like a bad crime. And then when I watched it, I thought, if that person like fucking sees it as just a bad crime and it's the most horrendous thing I've ever seen, I thought, oh my god, how fucked up are they? What are they like? Like they're so used to that it's non-effective on them. They just are willing to send it out. It's not
Thank
something
God.
that, it's not even something you would keep or
Orders.
yeah. And I was shocked. I was so shocked. But she was so blasé about it, and I just think, oh fucking hell, what else did she see?
Crack.
Well, she did used to be a crackhead, suppose allegedly.
I mean, not everybody that smoked freebase went crazy.
No, no, you're right.
Thank God. Could you imagine if all of them did? Ugh. Where you go? Hey, can a bum smoke? No, you can't. Got an extra? No, I don't.
Yeah,
That's just the stupidest question ever. Anytime they ask that, I just look at them like, no. And I'm telling the truth because I fully intended to smoke each and every one of the cigarettes in the pack when I bought them.
yeah,
So in my mind, there is no extra.
yeah. She didn't come with an extra one.
Why don't you just go shoplift some? I'll steal everything else. Crackheads.
Mm.
The other people wise up, get clean, and go through the church halfway house program. End up getting donated cars and jobs and fucking starting a new life. I seen it with my own two peepers. No, like I had a bass guitar and I sold it through fucking Craigslist or whatnot. Back when I was living on the other end of town.
Mm.
He's just some old dude and he was thinking of starting a fucking shop, and so he was buying up instruments everywhere he could.
Yeah.
He was all stoked on it. And then he ended up fucking getting hooked on meth and lost all his shit and was living out of his truck. And I saw him, he came in '99. The fucking he recognized me. I was like, "Oh yeah, you're the guy that bought my bass." He's like, "Yeah, man, I sold it." I was like,
Fucking
"That's
hell.
cool. Okay, I sold it to you." And I told him, I was like, "Get in that program, dude, and they'll hook it up." And he got in the program and stuck to the rules and stayed off dope, and they let him park in the parking lot and fucking got him work and helped him save so that way he could get into a fucking actual apartment. So
Oh,
like
that's
after
nice.
6 months of working with him, he was fucking good to go.
Wicked.
Yeah.
That's cool. Do you still see him?
No. Because I work on the other end of town.
Oh, okay.
Unless you live on the other end of town, there's really no reason to go down there when you're on this end of town or at the
Mm.
beach. The beach has like its own main street of shops and the mall, and then Midtown has its own set of shit, and then Satiquay is all its own shit.
I didn't know there was a mall near the beach.
Well, Pacific View.
Oh,
It's only everything from here to the ocean front's only like 2 miles, 3 miles here and there. From here to the pier, it's like 7 miles.
that's nice.
Like I've walked it before. We've skated it. We biked it.
Yeah.
It's not that big a mission,
No, 7 mile
especially
walk.
when
No.
it's good. Like on a hot day, that's what makes it good. Because you're biking your ass off and it's just hot as balls. And then by the time you get to the beach, you're willing to get in the ice cold ocean water.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's polar currents on the Pacific side, and it's like cold year round.
Yeah.
Not like the Atlantic where it's like a nice bath water in the summer. So it's pleasant.
Oh, I'm not too keen on our beaches. The best one I've been to is Bournemouth.
Borman.
Yeah, it had like nice sand, not stones. The pebbles. I don't do the pebbles. I did learn to skim stones though. I did learn to do that, so I suppose that was a plus. But the Med Sea, that's quite warm. That's quite nice.
Ooh, we could go to the beach or somewhere where there's rocks and find more fossils.
Yeah, yeah. I used to love walking.
It really makes me want to go camp out on Jeannie's property. and go up into the fucking forest because it borders the Los Padres National Forest.
Okay.
Me and Gavin used to go up and hike further and further into it to see what was going on. We found like where there was an old airstrip.
Wow.
Like there weren't buildings or anything, but it was just fucking. It was a carved swath, just a smooth carved swath. If that was naturally done, like amazing. But yeah, it legit looked like back in the day they set that shit up for flying shit in.
Yeah.
They made the guy clean up the car garden though, which was bullshit.
Oh.
He had hundreds of fucking cars out there, just going out into the desert. And like once you met him and you talked with him, he would let you roam the property and look around at shit. So it was fun to do that.
Yeah.
We'd just be tripping and just walking and walking like, oh shit, look at that. Look, it's a Porsche, dude. Look at that. Look at that. Oh shit, look at that. But they're all like dead. They're all dead wrecked cars, you know?
Mm. Where does he keep them? Just
They
he
were
wants.
just, well, it's like mountain into the desert. Like the forest is like desert, mountains
Wow.
for that section of it. Like it's high altitude. So it's
Oh,
just like up there in the sunshine and the fucking dirt and sand.
and nobody about.
Huh?
Oh,
You can just roam around and do shit. Like we used to use the shotguns for the rattlesnakes, but I was like, nah, we don't need to alert people that we're fucking going out and about. Because the
yeah.
more you explore into the fucking thick, the more you'd find old abandoned shit. We'd come away with treasures, like the Indian artifacts.
Wow.
I got the medicine bag from that, and another fucking leather pouch. Some other shit, like some feathers and whatnot. We found an old fucking sweat lodge, but we were pretty sure there was like either a mountain lion or a coyote living in it. So we didn't really approach it too closely.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it was like you could see, there's like a half dome entrance like that, and then like kind of like a igloo kind of shape, but it like half
Mm.
sunk into the dirt. So it was like you stepped down into it, and then had the little chimney section pipe coming up that was all broke up.
Sweet.
But it was like, yeah, that's definitely an animal den now. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Like I had the crossbow ready. That shit. Think.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
I shoot it in the eye, then we at least stand a chance. Ultimirus. Continuous symptom control.
Yeah, I would love to just be in the middle of nowhere.
As long as I had like access to supplies.
Yeah.
I'd have to have a, what do you call them? A provisioner. I'd be like, all right, go out and get smokes for the next 6 months. Get some more newts for the weed.
Mm.
Try to steal a baby cow somewhere.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No horses.
Mm-mm. No. I've never been like wanting to touch the horse or approach a horse in any way. Like, yeah, there is a horse, but I don't have that. Like, it's a mystical creature, and I don't have that. Never
No,
had
it
that.
seems like a hybrid animal of something. Fucking something. God gave it legs to carry its own body weight, not yours, you lazy assholes.
Mm.
It's not like an elephant where you're just on its back and it's like, whatevs, dude, I'm an elephant, motherfucker.
Yeah, elephant's different.
The
Yeah,
elephant will put you on its back and be like, here, hop on, buck. You're like, sweet. But nah.
I wouldn't do camel. That looks too messy. Ugh.
I liked when Arnold Schwarzenegger punched out the camel. That was in Conan. But then in Jingle All the Way, he knocked the fucking reindeer out, remember?
Yeah, yeah, he did.
They're smug animals. Like, look, I got these horns. Like, you didn't do shit to do them. It's just what you got. You know, extra. Bob said, I want to have antlers. I wonder if there's cat CRISPR.
If there's what?
Cat CRISPR. Like, I could genetically alter the cat so he starts growing antlers.
Fuck.
How cool would that be? He could just suddenly fucking be spearing birds out of the air with his mighty antler.
Yeah. Or rhino horns.
Nah, because he likes bumping me with his head. That would get me.
You'd just be cut up all the time.
He'd be nailing the bag of food open.
Oh my god, I was gonna say that, especially at feeding time.
Yeah, it's like his favorite move to make you spill it. Like, ha ha. Dick.
Yeah, it's funny.
Because I always used to do that to people when I was a kid. They'd go to pour a drink and I'd tap their hand.
Yeah. Yeah. Or if they went to drink it, I would tip it up. Or I did used to have a really bad habit. If someone was walking close to me, and walking by, I would trip them. It was bad. I used to do it to everyone. It was bad. I had to get out of
And then you gotta get polos so you can just whip them.
that.
Or ninja net. You can fight with a trident and net.
Oh, wicked.
Because you throw the net on them when they're fucking struggling. You stab them with your pitchfork.
That's funny. I would actually want to see that.
It's the bee's knees. What's all that about?
A train. Yeah, a
Jinx.
train.
Trainiac.
Yeah, it's a busy Saturday. They're all going into the city.
Is Gordon there or just Thomas?
Oh, I think it's the royal. Is it Trooping of the Colour today?
Frederick? Is that one of them?
No, no. Actually, there is a grandson of the Queen called Frederick. Yeah.
Margaret? No, the trains.
Oh,
All the trains over there are alive, remember?
yeah. They talk.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they have to have coal for fuel, but do they poop?
No, they just get in crashes and make dumb choices.
They have gender, so do they also have, like, intercourse?
I, I've not even thought about that. When I was into them, it was just the boys. There were no girls.
That's gay.
Yeah. And then they was boring, so I got out of them.
If only I had robot double hands.
They're the best. They are the best. And he's got like the best voice. And the
That's such
song.
a funny episode. He said, I don't like these things. They're always roaming all over. Because he had Fry's hands, remember?
Do you remember when Lucy and Freya were stuck together?
Yeah.
His head was on her.
I told Max Brian quit. He was like, finally.
Yeah.
I don't know. You never know.
I don't believe in coincidence.
Tracy. That would be doxing, though. Let's go in real life. Should give her
Yeah,
an answer like that.
yeah.
Oh, shit. Someone's done something. There's 2 choppers up.
Oh shit. That's serious. Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
I mean, someone's trying to dip on the cops. Nah, bucko, we got a helicopter and a drone. Sweet. You can't get away.
Yeah. I like it when, at least when they do it and it's at night and you see the beam of light looking for them.
The trick is to not have heat signature.
Yeah, yeah.
Figure out the quickest way to get into the drain system. Once you get into the storm drains, good luck. They don't see you.
Yeah, but some of them are too stupid to even think. They would never think of that. They think they can outrun the police.
That was like our fort back in the day.
Oh, wicked.
In like 7th grade, like you could crawl through the one tunnel at the creek, and it was kind of sketchy because it was only like a fucking 3-foot pipe. So you had to get on your hands and knees kind of and just go through it and get shit wet. But
Mm.
then once you got through like the fucking 20-foot section, it was a big giant open room where it was underneath all of the intersection of the streets in the neighborhood on the other side of the creek. Just like we dug lawn chairs and shit in there. It had like a little hangout and shit. Had like, we'd just have soda cans chilling and fucking just be kicking it in there.
Wow.
And fucking we'd hear people walking by and we could yell and be like, "What's up, bitch?" And they'd be like, "Did you hear that? Where are they?" And we'd just be laughing and laughing. And they'd be like, "This is not funny. Come out." And they'd be like, "All right, hang on." And then fucking we'd pop up over by the creek and they'd be like, "Where were y'all?" And be like, "What? We were just over there. What are you talking about?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we only told like 3 people. We didn't want nobody around about it. So like me and Donnie knew about it, and then we told Richie and fucking Chris and Shane.
Yeah, you gotta keep them kind of things really secret.
Well, yeah, because there's different hangout spots to do shit. Like if you wanted to go smoke cigarettes, you'd have to go fucking down the beach end and climb up in the trees
Oh my gosh.
so nobody could spot you. It's funny shit.
Yeah. But yeah, it is. Yeah, all my friends, they'd be smoking cigarettes and I'd be the one with the booze.
I like to smoke clove cigarettes.
So you've always had them.
Well, I had BDs first, the Indian cigarettes.
Oh.
Those are kind of harsh. It's like I was at the head shop. I was like, these are kind of harsh, and the chick's like, you should try these. They're much smoother. So I
Mm.
tried her suggestion. And it was like the jar. They're in a tin though, and there's like fucking they were long and like a hard wrap, like a hard cigar. And you could smoke one for like a half hour straight.
Fucking hell.
But it was a lighter smoke. It was nice. They don't sell them in America anymore because it was stupid of fucking Obama. But so like I preferred those. But then they had Jakarta Whites. Those were pretty cool too. I would try the other flavors, but none of them were like that great. And then, fucking the chick Nikki turned me on to the blacks.
Cool.
Like, no, if you like the white ones, then you're really gonna like the blacks. I was like, blacks, ooh. So she got me some for my birthday, and then like I stuck with them ever since.
Sweet.
Yeah, I got dumped because I wasn't materialistic enough.
What? What, from Nikki? What the fuck? Wait, how? Okay, what did she expect?
No, she just knew after 2 months. She's like, you're not a bad person or anything. It's just like I want like a different standard of living, and I want to fucking go for money, money, money. And she's like, I can tell you're not like that, so it's just not gonna work. I'm like, right on, that's cool. Like it was like maybe 2 months tops that we dated, so it wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It was just like, huh. To me, that's a compliment. Like, cool. I'm not a material girl.
No. 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 There's like with me, the only thing I'm really particular with now, but I don't have to be, is because I can be, is like the makeup thing. But it's because I have no other, like, I don't do anything else. It's like, it's just my interest, what I like. But if I didn't have that, it wouldn't be the end of the world. It's not like a must. It's
wrong.
just like a situation thing that, yeah, okay.
Nothing's
But
a must, but it's like, fuck, if you don't have anything, then what?
yeah, exactly.
You're still gonna want to do something. You'll draw on the fucking dirt, so it's not like you're gonna run out of the need for amusement and entertainment and things to do and occupy yourself. Like
Yeah,
we're meant to make complexities. It's just people lost their way, and instead of tightening up, everybody's just out for themselves, and it's sick.
mm. And those people that have absolutely no ability, like with flexible situations, like of if that goes wrong, what do I do? It's like they're the type of people to call on daddy, to call on somebody else to fix it for them, to, you know, that they don't ever have to learn to do shit for themselves.
Well, they don't take the consequences.
Exactly. They're never in the position where they have to fucking do it or go without. And sometimes you have to go without. It's fucking hard, but you
Well, in the
get
East
through
Coast,
it.
they make you at least do community service, and that shit's brutal.
Mm.
Depending which city you get it in. Like if you get it in Norfolk, you're in the fucking ghetto parks in the downtown area, fucking picking up trash and shit like that. But like if you're out in Chesapeake, then you're out there at the fucking state park in Mosquito Central, fucking chopping brush to widen the roadways to get it ready for camping season and shit like that, or whatever time of the year it happened to be.
Mm.
I had it in the summertime for driving on suspended. Like I got it deferred. I was like, look, don't put marks on my shit, and
Yeah.
don't give me jail time, and I'll do community service. And they're like, all right, that'll work. So I did like 10 days worth of community service on weekends.
Right.
It
Right.
was just all day fucking machetes. And
Shit.
fucking the other people would come behind with the rakes and rake the shit up into piles, and then the other people would come behind and pick them up and throw them into the trailer. And then the other dude would roll the fucking big machine over and they grinded all the shit down and like tilled up the sapling roots and shit. Because it was all just like at max, it was like 4 inches, just
Yeah.
sapling.
Yeah.
But it was still like, it was like in August, so it was like super fucking humid.
Fucking
So
hell.
many mosquitoes. Like they don't bite me, but they just, I don't like hearing them.
Mm. Oh yeah. 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 It's disgusting.
Ah,
I can't believe that you're not materialistic enough. What the fuck? That's absolutely on a different fucking planet.
I know. Like I like having nice shit. I don't have the nicest shit in the world, but neither do 90% of the people out there. You get what you get.
Yeah. No. That that's actually, yeah, that is a huge compliment. That is a huge compliment.
I could have
Like,
more guitars, or I could have fucking games for my kid. You know what I mean? Like, but
yeah,
you have to spend it correctly and not be selfish with shit.
absolutely. Because it took me a really, and it's only, I would say, the past year, year and a bit that yeah, I would say year, the past year, that now I can buy something for myself without feeling guilty. I used to think, oh no, they need this, they need that, or I could get them that. And like now, I don't have that. It's just naturally. And they used to say that. They used to be like, well, why don't you just get this? What? Like, I don't know. Like, just fucking get it.
Because you don't want to spend it and then suddenly you need it.
Yeah,
So it's like,
yeah.
fuck, I knew it would happen.
What?
That you get extra money and then you have to spend it on some other shit.
Yeah. But
You know, the thing we were just talking about 2 seconds prior? I can still hear.
I know you can.
Damn it, I got water in the fucking jib. I need more water in my pipe.
Okay.
Alright, that's good. I gotta get out the bowl. Or sizzle. Sizzle me timbers. Order now. Fast, easy, discreet. I'm gonna consult a physician and be like, alright, what's the difference between the blue pills and the yellow pills?
Mm. And they'd be like, but what are you on about? I don't have a clue what you're on about.
Like the commercial on TV. You can get 50 blue pills or 50 yellow pills.
Doctors always have to look up what the pills do anyway.
It's boner meds. It's so generic they don't even give you a name of it. It just says 50 blue pills or 50 yellow pills.
I've never heard of the yellow pills.
$99. It's less than $2 a pill. It's fucking. It's brazen. They don't even hide it anymore. Like after they had the fucking phone number straight up 1-800 phone sex. Like really, I could not believe that shit.
Yeah.
Like at least it was always a sleazy commercial. Where it was like 1-900 chat fun or something. Like something not so fucking just straight in your face. Like come on.
Yeah, no enticing. No teasing.
Call now and we can talk about all the things I'm gonna insert in my vagina.
Yeah. Or yeah, I'll just talk. They just do the chat. They might not even get to see them.
Ooh, that was close.
Mm.
I don't want to cough hard and hurt. Mm. Ooh, that was sketchy. It would suck if it happened at work, but then at the same time, like, I get paid if it happened at work.
Oh, yeah. I'll be back in a minute.
Wah. Madre adiós. Ay, chihuahua. What's the haps? ¿Qué pasa? It's 222. I better dip my balls in the moonlight.
Yeah. Oh, don't forget to stir your coffee in DSL direction.
Well, it's like it's phenomena that happen and people study it and they figure out what causes it and why. And people don't want to hear that. They want to hang on to the hooey. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
because I used to see a few of the people talk about like the whole Wicca thing in chat, and then I would ask a couple of questions, and they didn't have a clue what the answer was. Like, what the fuck? They're not even educating themselves or practicing it. It's just like a point of conversation. Or their own kind of version. They have their like light version of it because that way they believe it's for the good. Yeah, that's what it is.
Peasant magic.
Yeah.
Self delusion. Clapping cheeks. The mom in the commercial had the same fucking outfit that she liked wearing to like every fucking thing. It's like, what kind of drugs are you on?
Oh,
I want to wear the same outfit everywhere I go. It's my power outfit.
power outfit. Yeah.
Yeah, when you're really out there on some shit, you get ideas like that. Like, all right, this is what I feel like I'll look great in. Summer
Yeah.
outfit. Anytime there's something like
Yeah.
that, you got to rock that outfit. Like you have your interview outfit or your first date outfit, all that kind of different shit.
I had only one because I only wear all black. I had this black silk blouse. That was it for me. I would have that for everything. I was like,
I was ready for any occasion or any bar theme.
mm,
Oh, it's Mardi Gras. Cool. I got beads. Let's roll. Boom. Oh, Hawaiian night. Cool. I got Hawaiian shirts. Let's rock. Bam. Done.
yeah.
Because my neighbor would always get me to be the designated driver, but she would buy me drinks all night.
Fucking hell.
So I'd be like, all right, I'll just drink beer, so that way I don't get too fucked up. But then sometimes it was just having too much fun. And I would just be like just as fucked up as she was. She'd be like, yeah, I drive, right? And I'm like, yeah. Fucking we'd cruise it. Like fucking cops would peek in. Like, what's up? And she'd just look at him and fucking they'd wave us on and be like, cool, done.
Mm. See, we didn't have any of that designated driver stuff.
No. Why not?
No. Hi.
Yo, what's up, Diz? It's been a long time. Where you been? What's going on?
Same old. Working. Chilling. Recuperating.
For sure. Just got in. What are you guys talking about?
We were talking about going out, like when we used to go out clubbing and stuff. And designated driver. Because we don't have them in London. Like growing up and going out, there was the transport was so different. We didn't need drivers. It's weird.
Well, now here you don't want to get a DUI. But it's like anytime I was the driver, like I'd always be fucked up. I was still a good driver.
Oh, the designated drivers.
Yeah, it's not like they enforce it. It's like someone does it to be a responsible friend. But it's like every time I would get stuck with it for the most part with everybody else. Like one time I wasn't even at the beach with anybody. I was just fucking tripping balls. We'd sold all the weed for the day, so I had like my pocket full of weed, and I still had a bunch of acid at the house. So I was like plotting to just get back home and fucking do some more acid and fucking watch TV and shit all night. But then fucking Shane and Roy and fucking what's his face come walking up the other direction. They're fucked up. And they're just like, dude, I'm like, what? What? Hold on. Something happened where fucking the mom's boyfriend hit Roy's girlfriend or something. So they were all going to go there and fuck him up.
Shit.
I'm like, y'all can't drive. And they're like, well, then you drive. I'm like, man, fuck. So I was like, all right, but y'all got to behave. Because it was like 4th of July. And they had a fucking checkpoint set up the whole way to get onto the freeway and exit the freeway. So whether you're coming or going from the oceanfront, you were going through like a fucking full-on cop barricade, 4 blocks wide. Like,
Yeah.
No, that's pretty cool. I actually myself. I have a DUI commitment myself.
I never had a DUI, luckily. But like, we got through the checkpoint okay. And they're like, are they safe back there? I'm like, yeah, they're cool. We're just going fucking off to the Alaskan exit. And he's like, oh, okay. Because I was only like 1 or 2 stops up the freeway, which was bullshit.
Right.
We were going all the way back to Kempsville. Fucking, we got like 4 blocks from the house and we get pulled over because fucking Mike had passed out in the passenger seat. But Shane and Roy were in the fucking back throwing Indian corn at a fucking cop Suburban or whatever the fuck it was, Bronco looking truck. Because they'd had the hayride thing and Roy was pulling the fucking thing, so he had like the hay and the corn still in the truck. And they just thought it was the funniest shit ever. They're throwing fucking corn at this guy. And I'm like, God damn it. And like I was tripping balls. Like I took like 10 hits that day. Because it was 4th of July, you know, fireworks and all the cool shit at the beach. So I was
Yeah,
going.
yeah, well, you got away with it. I got caught for sure.
Well, the cop's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm just driving these guys to my house so they can fucking sleep it off. They're all fucked up." And he's like, "You ain't been drinking?" I was like, "No, sir. Not a drop." And I was like, I blew on him. He's like, "All right, I believe you." I'm like, "No, no, I smoke cigarettes. I'm cool." And fucking, he's like, "Well, they were throwing Indian corn at me." And I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, they were throwing fucking Indian corn at my fucking truck. And I don't know what to do about this." He's like, "Let me see your license." I'm like, "I don't got one." He's like, "Meaning like you don't have it with you or you don't have one?" I'm like, "No, I don't have one." He's like, "Well, why are you driving?" I'm like, "Look, I was walking at the beach. I'd rode the bus up or whatever, got dropped off. I was like, I was going to catch a ride later, but then I saw my friends were drunk off their ass and they were about to drive off. So I fucking did the right thing and jumped behind the wheel and made sure they were getting to my house safely so they could sleep it off." And he's like, "Shit, shit, shit, shit." He's like, he called the sergeant and the sergeant fucking knew me. He's like, "What did you do now?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm actually the good guy this time." And fucking, I told him the story and he looks back at them and they're just fucking giggling and laying there just fucking, like fucking out of their gourds, dude. I don't know how much they drank. And fucking, he's just like, "All right, don't make a habit of this. Get the fuck to your house now." I'm like, "All right, thank you, guy." And fucking, we drove home and I'm just like, like I started melting.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got out and they're like, fucking, I'm like, shh, trying to keep them down so they wouldn't wake anybody. But then they're like, they started kind of snapping. I'm like, "So what happened with fucking the dude hitting your chick?" And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, 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 yeah. We like, give us some acid so we can go there. Like we got to straighten up some." I'm like, "All right, I'll hook you up." I was like, "You got to guess where it is though." And I was like, "You remember Jonah, right?" And that was the only clue I'd give him. And I just sat down and fucking packed a couple of bong hits for myself and just watched while they're looking around the room like, huh. And like I had a statue of a white whale
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
top of my TV, so I just had the shit sitting in there in a little box. And then finally Shane figured it out. He's like, "Oh yeah, yeah, the Bible. Boom, grab the whale." And fucking I broke him off like two apiece. And then I made him sit there for like 30 minutes. And then like they started snapping out of it and telling the story clearly. And they're like, "Come on, you should go with us." I'm like, "Nah, I'm not catching a charge. Like y'all are gonna stomp the shit out of that guy. It would be great to be there, but no, can't do it." So just make sure you tell me about it. Get pictures if you can. Ocean View is crazy too.
Did they stomp the shit out of the guy?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Cool.
Like the chick's only 19, Roy was only like 23. So I mean she was young and skinny. And
Yeah.
fucking yeah, it was a big hillbilly dude. There was no need for him to even be putting hands on her, let alone fucking hitting her.
Mm.
He's hitting her, then he's probably hitting the mom too.
Absolutely. To comfortably do that. What the fuck?
But it's like, nah, man, there's no way I'm going back out after the hair raising shit y'all already put me through.
No, no. That was a guarantee of it not ending well.
And then fucking like another time we went to a show and like I got hooked up with like a 10 strip and I just popped it all. I was like, fuck it. Because I seen Gordon. I was like, "Hey, you're here for the show?" And he's like, "Yeah, but I don't have a ride." I'm like, "Cool. You want to drive me home later? I got my car." And he's like, "All right, cool." I was like,
Mm.
"Right on." So I'm like, "Cool. I can take my acid now and not have to wait." Fucking, it was great. It was the best show ever. I had all kinds of cool visions and shit. Like I poured 1 cup of beer out of my pitcher and just sat there holding it. Like I took a couple of sips here and there and was just chilling, enjoying the music.
Yeah.
And then fucking when it was over, people are like, yo, can I buy a beer off you? I'm like, what? And they're like, it's after last call. We got to crush this shit. Let me get a beer for $1. I'm like, all right, just help drink it. So fucking I drank mine. I was like, ah, going in the mood
Mm.
for it. Just the acid. And then
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
Gordon's like, all right, you ready? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, man, I'm fucked up. I can't drive. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. I'm like, shit, dude. All right, fine, I'll drive. I'm like, you just got to make sure to tell me if I do anything wrong, and keep an eye on the speed for me. He's like, all right, all right. So we take the back roads home, like where the cops really ain't fucking gonna mess with us. Like the only danger zones once you get into our neighborhood, because it was more upper middle class area.
Yeah.
But like all through the poor sections of town, they don't give a fuck. We're just passing through with a busted car. But fucking, we're like almost to his house. Like we got a mile and a half to get to his house. I'm like, am I doing all right? And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm standing in the lines and all that. And he's like, I guess so. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, I don't have my glasses. I can't see and I'm drunk.
Oh,
I'm like,
fuck's sake.
and that fucked it all up for me. So I'm like
Yeah.
paranoid after that. I'm like, shit, I don't know how I'm doing. I couldn't read the speedometer correctly. I'm just like, all right, the line should be there. Fucking, I got to
God.
his house. We went inside and I was like, yo, I'm gonna pick my car up tomorrow. Like, I'm scared to drive the rest of the way home. Like, but then I was also geeked out to where I was like scared to get picked up for walking too and being fucked up. So I went through the fucking walk trail, which is basically a rain ditch with like a little pathway on either side.
Yeah.
But like the one through his neighborhood, I forgot where the split was to get to the other section. So I ended up at this runoff section, which is like this huge fucking trapezoid thing with 3 big giant drains just pouring out.
Ah.
It was like there was this big giant blackbird sitting there
Oh my God.
flapping like. It was like,
Yeah, that's messed up.
but I had to go through it.
Oh my God.
Because I was like, I don't know. The last time I've seen shit, it was physical. I touched it, so I was like, I wasn't hot to run through it, but it was the only way to get home. And then once I got home, it was cool. It was like, boom, 1, 2, 3, base on me. That's the rules.
Yeah.
Builder's tea.
Yeah, I didn't have that this morning. Or last night. I missed it. Now you make me want it.
Have a hot toddy.
No, I've got no alcohol in the house.
Drink Bosco. Make some Milos.
No, that's like Nesquik, isn't it?
I think it's more like Ovaltine.
Oh. I've never had Ovaltine at all.
Have you had like an Enfamil
No.
chocolate baby formula? Oh, Slim
No.
Fast. Have you ever tried them?
No. We just have like proper cocoa or hot chocolate with milk. We have just Cadbury's, the real thing. We don't go for anything less. Yeah. I need to up my game with the real cocoa though. I made it 2 weeks last time.
Don't they have a recipe?
Yeah, but I didn't want to overdo it because the real cocoa is bitter. and I didn't want to put loads of sugar in to even it out. That sounds good.
Do you get the commercial for the Jeffrey Dahmer story on your YouTube?
No, not at all.
Some movie about the guy in prison that murdered him. His version of events, like why he killed him and shit like that. But it's like the commercial's long and it basically tells the whole fucking story. So it's like, why is anyone gonna watch the movie now?
Yeah.
I just got the Cliff Notes version in the fucking commercial. Like I would feel confident taking a test on it after the commercial.
Fucking hell. Gosh. I didn't know they were doing the other side of the story.
Yeah, it's the guy that killed him.
Yeah.
It was holy war. Jihad.
I saw a story about. Have you heard of Myra Hindley?
Mm.
Right. So in the 60s, the Moors murderers. They it was Myra Hindley and Ian Brady, and they're like notoriously over like here's the most evil people, like what they did to children, and recorded it, and it was in the 60s. So
Yeah.
the fact that it was like the first man and woman kind of thing at that time, and so Myra Hindley was given life, so was he. And I was watching a podcast where a woman had been in prison with her, and Myra Hindley was given so many special things, regardless of what she had done. And this prisoner was it like in the fucking laundry doing something, and Myra Hindley walked in. She just started beating her up. It was like, like to actually hear it. It was like fucking hell. She was like, I wish I would have fucking killed her.
Yeah, they should have chopped off her tits. And they should have tied him to a board and then
Yeah,
used like fur and makeup to make his cock look like a mouse and then put on pornography to make sure he's aroused so that way fucking when they let the bobcat loose in the room, it'll guarantee a fucking
yeah.
bam because it'll be twitching and moving whether he wants it to or not. The
Mm,
fucking bobcat will be like and get it.
fucking hell.
Morgan and Morgan. Injured by an airbag. They're in Orlando, Florida. Fuck that. If you're in Orlando, focus on Disney. For warping a nation of women. Well, that's a crazy sleep.
It's so relaxing.
Thank you. Wow. I know. What the hell?
Mm.
People putting milk in tea. Ugh.
Yeah, but you drink different tea. You've never had a Builders. It's
If
the
someone
best.
put milk
It's
in
the
my
best tea
tea,
on the planet. It is the best tea on the planet.
sure.
I'll argue that to the death. I don't care.
Prove it. Do you have quantifiable data?
I don't need it. I don't need receipts.
Do you have charts and statistics? Do you have a pie chart? A Venn diagram, perhaps?
Or a bar chart.
PowerPoint? A
Spider
Canva?
graph.
Something? Polaroid? Microfiche? Papyrus? Papyrus.
Yeah. Yeah, milk first, then the tea. Only a tiny bit, not a huge amount.
You know what I really hate? Butterbeer. People that do that shit.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. And that they did actually have the sweets. Oh, what the hell? No.
I don't like that. I don't like when a guy has a nipple ring. That's offensive.
Why? Why don't you like that? Because men shouldn't have that.
It's a girl thing, correct. I'm on the healing train. Thank you, God, for healing me in time to go back to work.
I know, that's crazy.
Unless it goes out at work when I'm lifting shit.
That was cool. That was really cool.
Ass selling us for heroin. All right, Americanos and us were abroad. We are departing. See you mañana. Swear.